Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are headed to the airport on a Thursday, which in my household only means one thing: it's race weekend. And we're headed to Sandown in Melbourne for round one of the Australian Production Car Series. Now, I've said we a couple of times. There's someone I need to introduce you guys to. This is Terry.
Hello.
AKA Teddy Bear. And we've been together 16, 17 years, mate?
18.
18? There you go, 18 years. He is my crew chief, chief mechanic, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he's the guy that looks after my car, works on my car, and helps me do what I do. So yeah, we've been together a long time.
8 years for murder.
Yeah. And yeah, so Terry's helped me a lot in my racing career so far, and I couldn't have done it without him. Gotten this far without him. So I love having him along, and hopefully he's sticking around for a while. But yeah, so I'm going to bring you along, show you what a typical race weekend looks like for us, and what I'm actually doing at the moment, and we'll talk more about where I want to get to. Finally made it to our accommodation. We're just down the road from the track. Yeah, not much happening today other than travel. It's just pretty normal for a race weekend. So tomorrow morning we'll be heading to the track, getting set up, unloading the car, and we've got practice and qualifying tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Get some time on the track. It's just basically a day for us to get re-familiar with the car and familiar with the track, and yeah, and we'll get into racing on Saturday. So yeah, we'll talk tomorrow. Morning guys, Friday morning, and we are here at Sandown. It is a little bit overcast, which isn't too bad, but at least it's not hot. Probably going to get a bit hotter later on today, but yeah, on today's agenda is practice and qualifying. Yeah, so not very exciting, but yeah, it'll still be fun. It gives us some good seat time. Lets us get used to the car again, get used to the track, and yeah, get a handle on it. Today I'll give you a run through on the car and show you what that's all about. Show you it inside and out, and yeah, well, let's get into it. Alright guys, it's time to give you an introduction to my 2019 Polo GTI. Alright guys, we purchased this car at the start of last year. It was an already prepped race car. It was set up for state level competition though, and we wanted to do national, so we had to make a few modifications to it. Alright, so this is an AW Polo, so that means it was fitted with the 2 litre out of the Golf GTI, which is incredible for such a little car. They are 147 kilowatts standard, about 320 newton meters of torque. This has a little bit more though, as the previous owner did put a tune in the ECU and the gearbox as well. Yeah, so it's probably making a little bit more than that. I'm not sure on exact numbers. We haven't had it on the dyno to get a figure, but yeah, it gets up and goes. Wheels, tyres and suspension. Wheels, we are running Wed's TC 105Xs in a 17. The car did come with 18s on it that the previous owner put on, but we decided to go back to 17s to try and reduce overall diameter of the wheel and tyre package, as we found we weren't using the gearbox to its full extent, in that we were, you know, it's a 6-speed, but we were only using 5 gears at most tracks, and also a lot of low speed corners, it would be, you know, you could be in second or third. You know, third was very slow out of the corner, but then second, while it was quicker out of the corner, you were shifting before you even exited the corner, so it was a bit ridiculous. Yeah, so we decided to go that way just to change the overall final drive ratio, to try and alleviate that. We're running the control tyre for the APC series, which is a Yokohama AO50. Shocks, we went with a Shockworks custom package for the car. I don't think they'd ever done a Polo before, but yeah, they custom built us a shock package. Probably the thing I'm most proud of in this car is this custom made steering wheel. It might look, you know, pretty simple, pretty standard for a race car. I actually built this thing myself, and was told very adamantly I wouldn't be able to get aftermarket paddles to interface with the factory wiring loom, the factory system. This wheel, so it's an OMP wheel, HRS or Hybrid Race Simulators paddles. Yes, you heard that right. The paddles are from a simulator. They're high-end billet aluminium anodized. They look the business. They're just as good as anything you'd buy for an actual race car, and they do the job really well. I was able to figure out how to interface them with the factory circuitry and circuit boards, and made it work. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm actually doing a second one for a Golf at the moment, and I have another team that's interested in doing 2 cars of theirs, because everyone at this stage is anyone running a DSG box or an automatic Volkswagen box is still running the standard wheel, because they don't know how to make it work with the aftermarket wheels, but I do. Yeah, really happy with how it's come out. It works really well. The paddles are really nice. They're nice and clicky, not like standard paddles on the backs of the factory wheel, where it's very soft. It's very, you know, it's really hard to tell when you've got gloves on whether you've actually pushed the button or not. But yeah, so with these, nice click, and it's very positive. It's very, you know, you get a lot of feedback from it. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out. I need to introduce you to a third member of our team, my dad, ex-V8 Ute star, Captain Rob Jarvis, is one of our race car drivers. He's our truck driver and mechanic, and all around team glue, holds us all together. You ready for a big weekend, mate? Yeah.
Ready to go. It's going to be interesting. Haven't driven for a while, so I'm going to do a couple of races today. No practice. I'm going to do a practice and then a couple of races tomorrow. So that should be good. I've only been in the car once before at Queensland Raceway for half a day in practice. So yeah, it's going to be different. It's an auto, no clutch to push in, and a bit more power than the Suzuki Swift. Not as much power as the V8 Utes, but that's a long time ago now.
I'm looking forward to seeing you back behind the wheel, mate. Yeah, like you said, it's been a couple of years, so yeah, it's going to be good. looking forward to it.
Yep, should be fun. Yeah, back just having fun.
Alright, just heading up to dummy grid for practice. Captain's in the car, so this will be his first time in the car at a track he hasn't been to before, so be interesting to see how he goes, and yeah, looking forward to it. Well, that's practice one done. Captain did a good job. The got down to 1 minute 30. Still a few seconds off the pace, but yeah, it's his first time in the car at a different track, and he'll get faster. It's just more seat time. So, yep, good job. Hey guys, well, it's my turn. Heading out for practice. I'm in the truck at the moment, about to get ready with all our gear, and this is our little front room. And we've got, that is, whoop, let me get it here. Get it up there, there we go. That is the back, that's where the cars go, the ramps fold down. We can get 3 cars in here, which is really cool. It's a good setup. Works for us, so yeah. Yeah, just about to head out on track, and hopefully we put in a good time, and yeah, let's get to it. So that's qualifying done. Did a 1:27.6, and I think I've done a 1:26.4 here before. It is a little bit hot, so that could be part of it, but I did find I was getting a bit of wheel spin coming out of turn 4 onto the back straight, and then on the last turn onto the front straight. I was struggling just to get through the corner. Yeah, I can't really put my finger on that one. It's a really weird feeling I don't think I've had before, but it didn't feel like wheel spin, but it didn't feel like push either, so yeah, no idea. I wonder if it's just in my head. So we'll find out. We'll have a crack tomorrow morning. That'll give us the best opportunity to do a fast time. We don't have anyone else in our class, so we're guaranteed to win. So it's a good opportunity for some practice and just to do laps and get some seat time. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Yeah. Being a bit colder, it will give the car a little bit more power, and I don't know, it tends to grip a little better. I don't know if it does or not, but to me it feels like it does. Morning guys, it's Saturday morning and it's race day. We've got 3 races today. I'm going to be doing the first one, and the captain will be doing the second and third, and then I'll do the one on Sunday. Yeah, because we've got no competitors in our class this year, or this round. It's a bit of a test session, so we'll see how it goes, and it'll just, yeah, give us a chance, as I've been saying before, get acquainted with the car, setting us up for the year, and yeah, should be still be a bit of fun. Alright guys, well that's race 1 done. Race itself was fairly uneventful other than a bit of a slide at the sweeper at the end of the back straight. The start though, look, my stupid mistake. Came very close to riding off 2 cars and yeah, just looked down for half a second. It just goes to show you how quickly it can happen. 100% it would have been my fault. I had the car in the wrong mode for the gearbox. I expected it to shift and it didn't, and when I looked down to see what was going on and then got a gear and looked back up, there was a car stalled in front of me, and as you can see it got pretty damn close. But yeah, it can happen to the best of us. Look, I've been racing for a long time. I should know better, and yeah, I won't be doing that again. That's for sure. I'll make sure the car's set up right and before I start the race. Simple as that. Yeah. Got race 2 and 3 coming up the rest of today. Captain will be driving those 2, and then I'll do tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll see how he goes. We're here with the captain. Race 2. How did that go, mate?
Oh, that was pretty good. Yep, enjoyed that.
Yep, had a lot of fun. You look like you were a bit busy out there. Tell us a bit about that.
Oh yeah, I had the front runners catch me twice, so I had to give them a bit of room, and they all caught me in some bad spots. So yeah, can't be helped.
Can't be helped, can it?
No.
Part of class racing, I guess it is.
Yeah, bit slower car, C-class car against these big V8s and turboed and everything. So got to expect it.
Yeah. Yeah. At least you're out there enjoying it, and I'm glad to see you back on track.
Yep, it's really good. Yep, that was a good run.
wrap on Saturday. It's 3 races down, 1 to go tomorrow. Car performed flawlessly. Yeah, no major issues with the car. Just do a rotor change for tomorrow. That's about it, really. Probably the most important thing is Dad had an absolute blast. He enjoyed it so much. And it's great to see him finally back on track after a few years away. Yeah, I'm actually really proud of him. He did so well today. But yeah. Teddy Bear, anything you want to add?
No.
No? You're not the talkative kind, are you?
No.
Yeah, well, that's enough from us. Yeah, we're just going to go and grab some dinner and go to bed, I think. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm strapped in the car, ready for race 4, about to head out on track. The goal for this race is just to try and match my time that I did yesterday and finish. Simple as that, you know, just got to finish, get the points. Points are pretty valuable this weekend because of a low number of cars, so it'll set us up good for the rest of the season. So yeah, looking forward to getting out there. So race 4 and a weekend wrap up. Race 4 was alright. It was, yeah, look, it's a bit hotter out there. My times were slower, which is disappointing, but I think that I'm pretty sure the heat was the main reason for that. I feel like I couldn't get the car out of the corner, which is odd because we haven't changed much between races, so it was strange. It was just like as soon as you touch the throttle, it would just light up, and it didn't matter how far through the corner you went, you had to wait till you were straight before you could really put it flat. So yeah, it's a bit odd, but yeah, we'll go to the bend. It's the next round for APC and see how we do there. And yeah, that's us done for the weekend. So all that's left is presentation, and then we're off to the airport. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you at the next one.